Downtown Toronto and the Rogers Center, the home of this edition of Baseball on the Show. Today, a matchup of division rivals at opposite ends of the standings between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. Baltimore go to work on ending what's become an 8-game skid. First pitch is next. Hyunjin Ryu gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
For Baltimore.
And stepping in, Ramon Urias, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead. You always want to find a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
2-2. Full count now. 3-2.
Got to think our man behind the that one about as close as it gets.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a...
Oh, and they've got him picked off, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Into the box, number 1, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. That evens it up, 1-1. A runner at second, nobody out. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run will score easily as the Orioles are off to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, Dero. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, Dero, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Anthony Santander the next to bat as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Hernandez is there, and he has it for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. And now in the box, Maikel Franco. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. This is popped up. Guerrero is there. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Orioles settle for 1. Matt Harvey gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
George Springer the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
George Springer.
A ball and no strikes. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. 1-2.
He obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2 curveballs is usually not the norm.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Again, a 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Stepping in now, Marcus as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Harvey's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line towards center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Batting first.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. 2 out, nobody on. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So no runs on one base. All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Austin Hayes. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Hit back toward the mound. Simeon's got it. Throws in time for the first out of the second.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And, guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
The numbers, 282 to start play, 3 homers, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Batting 9, the left fielder.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Orioles 2. The Jays nothing.
Leading up for Toronto.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Here it comes. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Hernandez is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Count even at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Next to bat for Toronto, Lourdes Gurriel. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Has a look, now the pitch.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Roll. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you can see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
3-1 to him now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Next it'll be Jake Lamb.
Hitter, Jake Lamb.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Count is 1-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Kevin Biggio is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Hernandez at second. Gurriel is over at first with 1 away. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Harvey pauses. Here's the 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Santiago Espinal is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And the two-out threat won't pay off. But nothing on the scoreboard. Toronto in just a moment.
Welcome back to the Rogers Center, home of the Blue Jays, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I believe I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. At the plate now, Cedric Mullins. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 3-0 game. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
No one out with a runner at second. Into the corner and slicing foul. And that one got a piece of him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
He popped out in his first trip. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Austin Hayes, the next to bat, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he powers to cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Hit out towards second. He'll come home with it, and not in time as the run scores. And a second run is across. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Ready now is Pedro Severino, and a chance to pile on here. 5 runs already in, and a good shot at making it 6. Ross Stripling is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Simeon stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Now at the plate here is Jorge Mateo. He doubled his last time up. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, second base.
Stepping in once again is Ramon Urias. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at bat.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they saw right there. Maybe the first base coach was giving him the green light to go ahead and go to second base, but obviously it didn't work out in that situation. It did take a good throw to get him, though.
Swing and a miss, but he's still in the driver's seat. 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Springer is there, and he puts it away to stop. Longer as 5 runs come across. Up next is Danny Jansen.
Leading up,
8 runs batted in for him in the series, and he's collected 4 hits.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder looking up at the track. The wall. Gone!
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
The center fielder.
Here's George Springer.
George.
Fouled off. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A windup and the 0-1. Strike 2.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Stepping in for the Jays, Marcus Semien. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Semien, 30 years of age. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
1 out, nobody on. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Severino is under this one. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So next to bat will be Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. This is down the right field line. That's a fair ball. He's around first, heading for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Guerrero stands at second with 2 gone. And now time granted here as he'll step out to rethink things down 0-2. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. And with that, the side is retired. Jays answer right back with this solo home run. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for Baltimore.
Ready now for Baltimore. Number one. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now here it comes. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Runner's back. At the plate, Cedric Mullins. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And he fouls this one off. Pulled toward right center field. Springer on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Trey Mancini. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. In there, 1-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Orioles held in check there. They're on top 7-1. Now to bat, Lourdes Gurriel. And Dero down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
And another foul ball. The 2-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Jake Lamb standing in
Now
now.
back, the designated hitter, Jay.
First pitch on the
Lamb.
way. Right side, hit hard. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, I like this right here.
Now batting,
Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
Mullins, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. Up next, Santiago Espinal comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. The throw pulls him off the bag. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Into the box, Danny Jansen. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
1-1 the count. Harvey pauses. Here's the pitch.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
To 2-2 now.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Digging in next, George Springer. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And that misses. 1-1. One and two as he chases the slider.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strike. In now for the O's, Anthony Santander. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
The 1-0 home. Fouled away. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit to third. On to first, and there were 2 down. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Austin Hayes. His previous history with Ross Stripling, he's a perfect 2 for 2. No balls and a strike to count. And it's fouled away. Ground ball left side, reined in. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney. Travis Lakins, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Travis Lakins.
Marcus Semien is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. That's inside. 2-0. On a line, that's a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Semien rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. And it's a 7-2 game now.
Boy, that's an aggressive serve there, D-Lo, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, guys, you take your hat off to the batter right there. He was obviously, you could see in his approach, he was trying to work that ball the other way. And he finds a hole. Now it's first and third. Mucho problemas on the mound.
Throw over to the bag, and they got him. Here's the 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And he is safe at the plate, and that'll cut it to a 7-3 ball game now. Stepping up is Jake Lamb. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. One and one to count to Jake Lamb.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Now the pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Two and two now. 2 out, nobody on. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo home run for Jake Lamb. 3rd home run for him on the year, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
As a hitter, that feels so good. The previous pitch ran in on him, trying to get him off the plate, But the next pitch, he mashes it out of here. Goes to show you can't intimidate him.
Tyler Wells, the tall right-handed reliever, takes over pitching duties out of the bullpen now.
Tyler Wells.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now.
Number 8.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
3 runs already home here. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Pedro Severino. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Hernandez is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
Next to dig in, Jorge Mateo. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First delivery to him. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
All even now. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded to the right. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting. Second base.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Ramon Urias. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Julian Merriweather is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Merriweather.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. 7 runs, 10 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They hold a 7-4 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Santiago Espinal.
Shortstop, Santiago.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. And the pitch.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Santander waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number 9.
One out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And that'll bring in Danny Jansen. And now the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mullins is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 4, Joel Springer.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, George Springer struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Corey Dickerson will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty.
Number 23, Corey Dickerson.
Fouled off. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Here's the 2-1 home. Hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Corey Dickerson will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing
to the plate, number 1. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Dickerson.
First pitch on the way.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Popped high in the air. Simeon is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, number 31.
So here is Cedric Mullins. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Two and 1.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher to make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting 1 in the seats.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. So here's Trey Mancini. He was a double play victim last time around. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 28, Joaquin Soria.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, but the runner's back easily. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And he is in there.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out.
The third baseman, number 3.
Next to hit is Michael Franco. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. 1-0 the count. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. 3-2 now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with.
And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. The relay. The tag. And they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is... Dylan Tate will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 55, Dylan Tate.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This one's down to third. Franco fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Next to stand in is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Now batting, right fielder.
To the plate now, to Oscar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Hernandez brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Now that.
So now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. He had a sac fly earlier.
Gurriel.
And now a pitch on the way.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Hit back up the middle. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. We'll march on to the eighth. It's now 8-5. Adam Simber has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 90, Adam Simber.
Ready to begin the eighth, and standing in is the DH, Austin Hayes. 1 ball, no strikes, the count.
Hitter, Austin Hayes.
Heading out towards shallow right. Giving chase is Hernandez, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. Hayes ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. They tag, and he's in there. And they lead now by 4.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gurriel is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now at the plate is Jorge Mateo. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. Now the 1-0. Ground ball right side. And that's the second out. Striding in is Ramon Urias. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Tanner Scott is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Jake Lamb is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. The Blue Jays find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Again, another foul ball. Ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Kevin Biggio comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Bro, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the home.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. In for strike 2. Biggio, the runner at second with 1 away. Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive and he knocks it down. The throw to the plate. The tag and he is out.
The batter, number 9.
So now to the plate, Danny Jansen, and he fouls this one off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And there he goes towards second. Fouled away. Now another 0-2. On the move again from first. Hit to short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So stepping in is number 1. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
The batter.
At the plate now, Cedric Mullins, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And he will hasten his way back to first where he's in there safely. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Trey Mancini. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Strike taken. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Yeah, now after the stolen base, it looks as though the dugout wants to go ahead and put him on here to keep that double play in order with 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 3, Michael.
So the next to bat will be Michael Franco, who hits in 4 attempts to this point. Number 58 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Grounded weakly to the left. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Cesar Valdez, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Leading off for the Jays.
So now here is Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here it comes. A little bouncer. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Simeon.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out.
The batter.
Stepping in next, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 5. Now the first pitch. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.